I definitely.
Recycling is a not-for-profit organization in the Midwest that takes a classic hand-me-down system of recycling baby clothes and toys and opens it up to the community at large. In support of this concept, students at Ulster BOCES Career and Technical Center's Early Childhood Education program decided to host their own first-ever recycling event.
Children outgrow their clothing every couple months, so you're constantly having to replace that clothing that child has outgrown.
Students first put out the call to students, staff, and friends for gently used baby clothes, toys, and gear. The idea was to offer a free swap of everything that was collected as a way to help families in need. According to students, the response was overwhelming.
We received like a few garbage bag full and a lot of boxes, and there's quite a lot more than I expected.
Child Care Center Coordinator Christy Kusa said she knows from experience that if you want to host a successful clothing drive, organization is key, and students were involved in everything from the collection to the display of the clothes.
They're able to look at them and say, what size is this for? Is this toy appropriate for a certain age child? Is the clothing for a kindergarten age child or newborn? So they start to learn what kind of toys and equipment are actually out there for different age groups.
After people brought them in, we washed them, we dried them, and we sorted them into different size boxes.
Kusa says another benefit of this event was the going green aspect. She said according to statistics, every person throws away approximately 60 pounds of used, outdated, or outgrown clothes each year.
It brings forward the concept of the fact that we as a society need to start to look at what are we doing with our children's outgrown clothing and toys, and why is it that so much of this is ending up in the landfill.
A lot of people, maybe they don't have the money or the time to go shopping for new clothing, and also it helps, limit the amount that we consume when we go shopping.
The lesson learned here is that community service is vital to the child care industry.
But one of the things we're trying to teach them is whether they work in a licensed child care center such as the one we have here, or a licensed in-home daycare program perhaps that they may open on their own, that it's important that they keep a pulse on what's going on in the community and that they support their families and the community that those families live in.
I thought it would be an amazing experience, and I do a lot of volunteer work outside of school, so it was a great way to incorporate school with community service.